Allah has already told us that He doesn't order anybody that they force them to submit to Him. If you do, it's for your own benefit. If you do it, this is good for you. But if you don't do it, well, that's between you and Allah. There are certain human rules that are always going to be in place that are also in Islam that obviously would be enforced by other human beings, such as don't kill somebody. That's very clear. Humans don't like that because ultimately it means you can kill them. So this has always been a rule in all societies: don't kill people. This we find in the Bible before, in the Old Testament, New Testament. We find it in the Quran. It's clear: don't kill people. Islam is having this. Also, don't lie. That's an important thing too, because that affects not only you but other people. Another thing that it's saying is don't drink alcohol. Don't do things that are going to destroy your body and cause you to destroy other people. That makes sense. Don't cheat when you deal with people. Okay, again, these are laws that we'll find almost every country. They don't like you to cheat. Don't like you to deal in drugs, alcohol, things like this. These are normal things for human beings. But when it comes to believing, Allah is not making a law that says everybody has to believe in Him. And no society really should have that either, that you have to believe this or you have to believe that. In history, we have found when any society tried to do that to a people, ultimately it destroyed the society and the people along with it. We saw that during the Inquisition. We saw that during the Crusades. We've seen this many times when people took religion into their hands and forced other people to join their religion. The people didn't really accept it in their hearts, and oftentimes it was the ultimate end. What we want to focus on here is that when we talk about extremism, it never was a part of Islam. If you would like to be a Muslim, you're welcome. If you don't want to be a Muslim, you're welcome to that as well. But it's wrong to try to take other people out of Islam. Just like it would be wrong to take people out of a society and try to corrupt it from within. These things would be wrong. If we, as Muslims, just spent a little bit more time reflecting on what the real teachings are about and what the meaning is, I like to say take a break. That's why we named the program that. Take a break and think about this. We'll realize it's true. It's the only thing that really makes sense. That there has to be a balance in what we do. As a Muslim, it's a responsibility for me to spend a portion of my time every day thanking my Lord in a way that He wants me to thank Him, to show respect to Him. But at the same time, it's important for me to take a portion of my day and spend with my own self, to take care of my body, to take care of my family, to take care of the people around me who need from me some care. And this is a part of my responsibility. So it's not right that a man would go spend all of his time sitting in a mosque somewhere and crying and praying and spend all day there, but he's not taking care of his family. Now, this happened at the time of Muhammad, peace be upon him, that some people wanted to do like this, and he criticized it. Also, at the time of Omar, there was someone who did like this, and he spent time in the masjid, and he's not taking care of his family. When asked, who's supporting this family, somebody said his brother is, and he said he's getting the reward for it. The brother is getting the reward for taking care of his family, not him, because he's just sitting in the masjid all the time. So we've learned from this that abandoning this life, thinking we're doing something good for Allah, this is not what Allah asks us to do. Allah tells us real clear in the Quran, in Surah Al-Bayyinah, what He ordered for the people before us and what He orders for us. وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ دِينَهُ حُنَفَاءَ وَيُقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَيُؤْتُوا الزَّكَاةَ وَذَلِكَ دِينُ الْقَيِّمَةِ. Allah tells us in the Quran that the people before us, this is the Jews and the Christians, also received revelation. He said they were not ordered anything more than this. to establish regular worship, keep the religion pure for Allah, the belief for Allah, to pay the zakah or the poor due, the charity, and this is the religion or the way of life that's clear. Bayana. If we understand that the religion of Allah has never really changed, it's always been the same. Worship God as one God on His terms and His way. Don't make up something new. Don't come with something that you thought up and said, hey, maybe God will like this. No, He's told you what He likes. He told you what He wants. He's told you what to do. Worship Him alone without partners. Establish salah. Pay the zakah. And this is the basis, clear basis, for the way of life of a true believer. If after this, after coming to this correct knowledge, a person deviates off of that and goes into any extreme, whether it's a military extreme, whether it's a political extreme, whether it's a poverty extreme, these extremes are not accepted by Allah. He clearly tells us, and we'll go back to the verse that we started before when we brought the subject up, when He says that Allah commands justice and He commands doing good. This is what He's ordered. And He's called us the Ummatan Wasatan. Ummatan Wasatan. This is what He wants us to be, a nation of people who are of the middle path. Not extreme this way, not extreme that way. Just keep it on even keel. And that's what I wanted to reflect on today in our program when we take our break. And until next time, reflect on this and consider what it is to be a true Muslim versus an extremist. And Allah guide all of us. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.